We are at the Glass Academy. It's looking pretty glassy. Look at those puppies shining in the bright lights. And here we have Mr. Jake Nordine shining in the light too.
Oh yeah, I was hitting my desk this morning and it was pretty warm.
Yeah,
but
our new skylights are pretty amazing, but that was crazy.
It's definitely getting hot in here and things are sounding good and looking good, and the Annealer is open from Tuesday's show.
Will you show me 1 second so I can take off my science lab?
Yes, we had something going on special today.
We did. I was going to say.
You got your mic on?
Oh, it should be on.
Hidden under there, I see.
Aha.
Ah.
There's my mic. So today the joke was, it wasn't really a joke. We did a class, STEM/STEAM, adding the art in there. And what we wanted to show to the students was putting on this lab coat and carrying a clipboard. I've become Scientist Michelle.
Woo.
So I interviewed Jake with my scientist lab coat on, and underneath is my artist smock. So for kids, it was kind of cool. We were talking about, can you be both an artist and a scientist? Could you be a scientist, artist, etc.? So it was pretty fun, but super hot, so I'm taking this off.
It was warm, but that's what the Glass Academy is all about. Education, folks, making beautiful artwork and educating everyone and talking about the glass and what was going on. So let's take a look at what was made on show 111, The Gathering Point. At the Glass Academy, we go live every Tuesday, 6 to 8 p.m., and we make crazy cool things, and we do custom orders, and we've done that for quite a while now, since the pandemic, and it's become a beautiful thing for us to show people the way things get created and for you guys to hang out with us and have some positivity going on in a wild time in life.
And I do want to say, you're going to go over the product, but this other product in there, that was a customer we got from watching the live shows.
It's true, and they got a wedding coming up. I think we mentioned on the last Annealer reveal, but we finished off their order of these awesome crystal clear GA stamped nest bowls.
And you know what I like even more than the product itself? They can tell their company, who they're giving these pieces to, about us and the show and how they're supporting someone local, like a craftsman.
I think we got another order coming in too as well for some ornaments for a wedding as well, and they were like, we want to go our wedding completely local, completely handmade, cool local things for our wedding. That was the style they wanted to go about, and they reached out to us, and I'm talking with them over email right now making it happen. So that's just a great thing. We love local action. We love keeping the money within the United States and making beautiful handmade artwork.
Well, and I think it supports the artists that make it too, right?
Exactly. So this was the warmer-upper, and it was a goblet show, goblet night, and this is certainly one heck of a warmer-upper from Chris. Look at how tall this thing is. And we were taking a goblet show. We were making a goblet show, and we were getting rid of any little chip that's on the top there. Perfectly smooth now.
There's potato chips in there?
And this was quite a warmer-upper. No potato chips. You usually want liquid inside your goblets. But pineapple texture with the perps, and you got the gold with the iridescence that usually captures the color that's side by side from it. So you can see it's got kind of a purple sheen to it. If we had a blue top, it would be really blue. But this is just a ridiculously nice, tall, beautiful goblet. This would be the only piece that's for sale from our show. Anything that's not custom ordered or the giveaway, the final piece that we make, is always for sale. This piece has been purchased / given to my grandma, which is my dad's mother, because she watches the shows and loves it, and she fell in love with this piece.
So are you saying she has priority over everybody?
She may have priority. And Grandma, if you're watching, she knows how to pick them, and she saw this sweetie and she was like, I'm gonna need that one. And it was crazy. Her birthday's coming up. Oh, she may be watching now, but either way, I was at Trader Joe's picking out a card for her, standing there on the card shelf, and she called me on the phone and had that to tell me and a few other things, but it was pretty crazy timing.
She knows what's up.
But that one's going to Grandma.
Okay.
Beauty. Next up we had, I believe, yes, this was Tanya's custom order, and look at this. Have you guys seen a piece like this made by us before? It turned out even better than I thought. The recycle turned up a little bit lighter than I was thinking it was, so it kind of blends in, and I love this one, where you see the optics of the blue coming through the clear foot on it. The idea behind this piece was something that is totally abnormal and different and crazy and not your normal drinking vessel, but totally functional, highly functioning and amazing. It's got this loop here to stick your hand right under. You hold it, incredible. And then I'm gonna make a straw for it as well, a clear straw to go in here. I think it would pour just fine, but the height of it, you probably want a straw, and I think I've seen Tanya using a straw before.
I like how the optics, when the liquid's in there, that's going to be cool too.
It's going to be wild.
Yeah, we'll play it. Yeah.
Ice
Sometimes
cold water.
in a video, it's hard to see the beauty.
It's ridiculous. So then down the line, we had a custom order for Judy, and this was the one that we made on the show here. That beautiful lagoon color looked much greener on the show. It blued up a little bit. You got the cobalt blue stem, and you got the perp on the foot here.
Ooh, I like how you don't
stamp.
notice the purple until you kind of move it around.
Yeah, if you think about it, it's double layered, whereas this, you're only seeing one side of the green. With a foot, you put it on there and you squish the purple into the purple here. So it's double thickness of color. So it takes a little light to see what's going on, and it looks good. So that was the one made on the show. Then he suggested that we reverse the colors for the second one, and Judy emailed me and said, heck yes, that's amazing. And then I wrote down, go ahead and make that extra one, Dad, and reverse the colors, and he didn't reverse the colors, and that's how it goes sometimes. So I sent Judy an email, and hopefully if you're watching, Judy, you're gonna see what these two look like next to each other. This one's a hair smaller, so it's kind of a set that you know which one's
Literally
which.
a hair smaller. You guys are sitting across the table and drinking out of them, you can't tell.
It's true, but
And
I
why
kind
do
of
they
like a
have
little
to be
variation.
exactly the same size anyways?
Yeah, they're handmade, but so the colors are the same, but you see that lagoon fade going up. The feet are about identical, and the stems are really identical and really nice. And it's a beautiful set. So I gave Judy the option. We told her we'd reverse the color. She can have this set if she wants, that she saw being made, or at least the one. If she wants to reverse them, we'll make her a flipper.
So you're telling me, like, for custom orders, you reach out to the customer and you discuss the options with them
all the
and
time.
do the follow through. So like 100% satisfied customers.
That's exactly what we want.
And if there's a problem, do they just call you up? What do they do?
Yeah, send me an email or give me a call. Let me know what you want. Normally, custom orders, we sign them on the bottom with your name and everything, and it's kind of a one and done situation because they're handmade and we're making them on the show for you. But if there's anybody ever satisfied, we want to work with you and figure out the situation and see what we can do to make it better. So we rarely get situations where people aren't satisfied with what's going on, but in that scenario, we work with you. And before Judy even said anything, I gave her the option. We can switch the colors if we want. That's up to her. I will look for her email.
Very cool, very cool.
Beautiful looking. And then coming down the line, I got my opportunity to make a goblet, and this thing turned out cool, and I'm a little bit jealous that someone's getting it for the giveaway, that I'm not getting to take it home, because I really love the cup shape up here. You guys saw how I came right out of the mold and blew it out, so the texture is super hardcore and really strong on there out of clear. Then you got the clear folio, we got the 2 sprout leaves, and then the sprout stem. Foot turned out really nice as well.
But you know what we say, if you do it once, you can do it again. You're holding it, you're looking at it, you're like, okay, it goes into your brain.
It's true.
Did it
So
once.
I may make another one for myself.
What's happening, everybody?
Whoa, what's going on?
This piece is really nice, Jake.
Yeah,
Someone's
thank
getting
you.
that, baby. The folios are beautiful on there.
Someone's getting it for free. You guys know how to enter.
Hell yeah, for sure. It looks great.
Yep. Local pickup, or we'll ship it to you. Just got to pay the shipping.
Here's one more thing I'll show you guys in the Annealer, this COVID mug that we made, and this thing turned out really good.
When you were making it, it was that dark brown. It looked so horrible. I was
weird.
like, what are you making?
But we had a group come in for classes this last weekend, and one of the doctors actually saw our COVID tall boys and our rocks glasses with COVID squished into the side, and he said, I want to get a mug, a custom mug made with that.
And I like how
red.
he's drinking out of the mug and the COVID flew across the room and stuck to his glass and didn't get him.
Didn't get him. He blocked it with the mug.
Yeah.
That's nice. GA stamp on the side too. I mean, the handle went on great. Jason's doing a much better job. He's really coming along with his handle making ability. But beautiful raindrop up top, lip wrap, all the goodness.
So lovely, so lovely.
So that's about that in there, folks.
Okay, there's no Annealer reveal page because there's nothing to sell.
Nothing to sell. So we're not going to do an Annealer reveal page, but we may walk over here real quick and see a squash or a little sneak peek of something that we're doing on the Nordian Studio Show, a project we've got.
So I will say the Glass Academy, prior to being the Glass Academy, Chris and I ran a studio where we sold wholesale or large corporations or awards. So this is still part of the business. Jake's taking over.
Yeah, you can keep talking. I just wanted to show him this gold leaf right here.
All right, so Chris is taking hot molten glass, and this is gold leaf. It's got this cardboard box over it because the gold leaf will blow.
Super thin.
Super thin, and I won't even tell you, UPS guy was like, what is in this box? We needed to get more gold leaf. You can see Nolan popping in the gold leaf there. These guys have
Look
made
at this work. These guys know how to do it. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah. And that one didn't make the cut.
Oh, so close. That's the trick with these. Like anything that we make, there's a learning curve. They're just getting started for the afternoon. They were waiting on the gold leaf from UPS. It just came, and now they're like, okay, gotta get back in the swing. I think they made 45 the other day before we ran out of glass in the tank, and they'll get another 45 made today. They know the amount of glass to gather. Chris is adjusting the temperature of the glass, so it's real easy for him. And Nolan's job, a man with gentle fingers, has to put the gold leaf in the box so it doesn't blow away.
All right, folks. Well, that's that. We'll see you guys and the few that are signed up for the Nordian Studio Show on Patreon. We will see you tonight going live for a couple hours. It was a beautiful Annealer reveal. We're excited to get going with everything else that's going on